How they hanging down, dudes? It's me, the Media Raptor, and welcome back to another episode of the Media Raptor Reviews. Today, you guys, let's just get right into it. 2017 was supposed to be a big year for comic book movies, and in a lot of ways it was. One of them's even up for an Oscar, and I hope it wins because Logan was freaking amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check out my review on it. Checking if I have anything about the movie we're about to talk about. I do not. Okay. But yeah, what else came out last... Hang on, I'm just curious. Because I know the movie I'm going to talk about, and so do you, but... I know it was Logan. Okay. Right, Logan, Thor Ragnarok, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Right, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Right, Awesome Mix Volume 1 and 2. I was listening to them earlier. That's what I was thinking about. Power Rangers, Captain Underpants, like a bunch of movies, Lego Batman, Wonder Woman was a good one. I kind of get why it didn't get nominated for an Oscar, and I get people are upset by that. But you know what? It's good. Let's just take it as it is. Because you know what else came out in 2017 from DC? Aside from the Lego Batman movie, which was phenomenal, Justice League. Now, don't get me wrong. When I heard they were making a Justice League movie, I was pretty excited. Because I heard Lobo was going to be in it. That was about 6 years ago. Yeah, thing is, one thing which I've been hearing a lot of people say is everyone is trying to do a shared universe. They're all trying to make movies that'll lead to a big crossover, like the Avengers did. Now here's the thing. It failed for the Dark Universe, and it's failed for DC. Why? Marvel did it first. You can't copy it. What Marvel did was new, unique, even though technically Universal did it long ago with their original monster movies. Go look it up, actually. It's pretty interesting. But to be honest, you can't do a shared universe now. At this point, it would have been better off if they just straight up made Justice League in the first place. Because we had Man of Steel, we had Batman v Superman, we had Wonder Woman. Like, we had these movies. They were trying to build towards the Justice League movie, like how we had Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Thor, like how we actually had stuff in the first place. Problem is you can't do that anymore. It's pretty much impossible to do a shared universe now without failing, because Marvel did it so perfectly. They had it planned out. To be honest, this just seemed like DC saw it was making money, and they're like, hey, let's try that too. But they didn't plan it. And they don't have good movies either, to be honest. Man of Steel, I like Man of Steel. I like Batman v Superman. I like Wonder Woman. I like Justice League. But were they revolutionary like Iron Man? No. Were they hilariously side-splitting like Guardians of the Galaxy? No. Were they memorable and groundbreaking like the Avengers? No. Justice League should have been phenomenal. But it isn't. And I think I know why. I think I figured it out. And much like with The Last Jedi, it's not as big a problem as you would think. Because, to its credit, they do a lot of stuff right. I like what they did with Aquaman. I think, actually, Aquaman is one of the better characters. I like his new design. I like his new look. I think he's a great character. I like him a lot better than the orange and green, which, to be honest, isn't that bad. But, like, when you look at the old Super Friends cartoon, yeah, you kind of need to update that. The Flash is amazing. He's funny. But he is one of the problems with the movie, and I'll get to that in a minute. Batman, I don't know, but this Batfleck, it just doesn't really seem like he's really into it. That's more acting than anything. Now, the big problem comes from Superman. And the Flash, but I'll explain the Flash later. See, for those of you who don't know, Superman's dead. But they bring him back. No one saw that coming, especially when he was on the poster. Nobody could have seen that coming. Seriously, that's actually incredibly stupid when you think about it. One of the main posters for this movie shows Superman on it. Now, people have made rants about why killing him in Batman v Superman didn't work, and to be honest, they're dead right. We didn't have reason to care. We didn't have enough movies to grow attached to him. They didn't earn the death of Superman's story. And the thing is, in this one, when he comes back, he's no different than he was in Man of Steel. He's pretty bland, to be honest. Not as bad as Cyborg. Cyborg is literally in this movie. I've heard people say he's just in this movie so they can say we have a black guy on the team. to be honest, I wouldn't blame them. Like, I wouldn't say those people are being racist or wrong. To be honest, it kind of seems like he is. Yes, he has a few scenes, he has some interactions, he does some stuff. But really, he doesn't do a whole lot in this movie, which sucks because he's a great character. He's actually kind of one of my favorites. I love the Teen Titans. And I think that might be part of the problem, is I'm so used to him with the Teen Titans that even though in most of the animated movies, yes, he is with the Justice League, there they gave him more of a personality, where in this one, he is essentially an angsty teen. And Superman, he's dull. Like, when he comes back, he just leaves for 20 minutes and then shows up in the final fight. There's no him trying to build a character with the team. He just sort of shows up like, hey, I'm here to save the day now because I'm Superman and stuff. That's what I do. Yeah, it sucks because so much about this movie is good. I think Wonder Woman is great. She's even better than she was in Batman v Superman and in Wonder Woman. They're continuing to grow her character. I like that. The Flash is funny. He's probably the best part of the movie. My problem with him is he's not the Flash on the TV show. That's another problem with this movie. The canonicity is so confusing. We have the CW verse, which is what I call it, which is Legends of Tomorrow, Vixen, Constantine, Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and any other show in that universe. Then we have the DCEU. And currently they want to try and reference other universes, but they don't know how to bring them together. That's a big problem. See, as a comic book fan, what they should have done is just had it that they shouldn't have killed Superman in Batman v Superman, okay? They shouldn't have done that. They should have had Steppenwolf, or whatever villain they want. Steppenwolf really... he's a pretty interchangeable villain, but he's at least entertaining. He looks awesome. He's not the most memorable, and I don't really remember what his plan was. It was just like, let's get these mother boxes so we can ultimately destroy the world. It was pretty basic. It wasn't nearly as confusing as Luthor's plan in Batman v Superman. But how the Justice League should have worked is Batman and Superman have kind of come to this agreement that they kind of respect each other, but they don't trust each other. And Wonder Woman's in there as well. Then Steppenwolf shows up and goes, hey guys, I'm gonna kill everyone and conquer the world. And Batman and Superman go, okay, we have to work together. They try and fight him. They thoroughly get their butts kicked. They find out, okay, we can't beat him on our own. So then they contact Wonder Woman, Batman goes to find Aquaman, and the Flash shows up, like Superman goes to find the Flash. And along the way, they meet Cyborg and Star Labs. You know, something like that, where the characters... And I get that was kind of the part of Batman v Superman, was Batman looking for other metahumans and other heroes like him to form the League. But wouldn't it have been cooler if they kind of knew, like, they knew what the threat was, and this time they're like, yeah, you know what, we gotta do something about this. So they actually go out and find them. Granted, this is just me talking out loud here. The characters who aren't the superheroes, so like Steppenwolf and Lois Lane, they're either really underused and not given enough time, or they're just like, yeah, they serve their point. Surprisingly, the humor in this movie is actually okay. There are a couple lines that did genuinely make me laugh out loud. And, well, you know, Steppenwolf is a forgettable character. The actor isn't. The ironic thing is I forget the actor's name. Hang on. I feel like a jerk for having to do this. Where is he? Clarion Hins. I'm curious, what else has he been in? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. He's Aberforth Dumbledore, not Abelis Dumbledore. I thought he was same guy. Whoa, okay. The actors in this movie are, aside from Batman, great. And Cyborg, kind of. Superman, well, he is kind of plain. Henry Cavill at least does his best to try and bring some life to the character. Which is ironic considering he just came back to life. Am I right? Okay, I'm sorry. Like, he tries. Gal Gadot, once again, she's amazing in this. She's a great actress. She's great for Wonder Woman. Ezra Miller, he's great as the Flash. Like, if for some reason the guy doing the TV show couldn't do it anymore, and they went, okay, Miller, go in there and do the show. We'll just have, like, Universe Boom or something, where, like, you look different or something, but you're still the same character. I'd be totally cool with it. Jason Momoa is great as Aquaman. Aquaman was probably my favorite character in this movie, to be honest. He is cool, he's got awesome powers, and he fights. And he's just sort of like the guy, like when they're flying through the air, he's the guy going, yes! Like just doing like the whole battle cry. Like he's fun to watch in all the right ways. And like I said, the guy who plays Steppenwolf is awesome. J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon, for the very few scenes he has, does a great job. But he's J.K. Simmons. Pretty much everything that guy does is amazing. Don't believe me? Watch Spider-Man. Or play Portal 2. And I'm just getting started here. Like, the special effects. Don't want to talk about the whole mustache fiasco, but the special effects are pretty darn good. When Flash is running in slow motion and you can kind of see the speed force and all the particles of things moving, they look great. When Aquaman's doing his sea stuff a few times, it looks really cool. There's one scene where he saves a dude who's in the middle of like essentially a tidal wave, and it looks awesome. The parademons, or what are they called again? The demon guys, the imps. When they explode, they look cool then, they look cool before. The action's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's still entertaining. I like how they actually do manage to use all the characters' abilities, such as Flash moving so fast that everything's in slow motion so he can like push weapons towards people or try and save them. It works. It's cool. What else is there? Music, nothing really to talk about. Camera work is fine. Lighting, it's kind of dark, but yeah, then again, it's DC, so of course it has to be. When it gets down to it, yes, I can recommend Justice League. I'm going to give it 2.5 Raptor Claws out of 2.5 to 3 Raptor Claws out of 4. You guys make the final call on that one. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, but to be honest, I had set my standards pretty low because I'd heard nothing but absolute garbage about it, but it was fun. It is by no means the best superhero movie, and not even the best one of 2017. That is still Logan or Thor Ragnarok. But Justice League, it still manages to entertain you with its good characters, some good laughs, fun action, and in the end, DC can do better. And I think they're starting to realize they have to. Well, I don't like the fact that Michael Bay is currently being considered to be attached to it. They're working on a Lobo movie. As long as Michael Bay doesn't direct or touch the script, I'm cool with it. But yeah, guys, until next time, this is the Media Raptor. As always, saying keep cool, and I will see all you dino dudes around. Later.